Hello and welcome back to Vixen Purples Crochet and More. I am your host, Cheryl. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is kind of like the third time I've tried this. Every time I try to say something, yeah, it just kind of spills out. But anyhow, before I go on into my little tangents and stuff like that, I wanted to say hello and thank you for all of my OGs who are watching this and not commenting. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of my new subscribers that I have gained here recently. Guys, I'm in the 700 plus subscribers, which is awesome to see. And I know it's a slow crime. Okay, climb to get to that 1,000 subscribers, but I know it's going to be here pretty soon. I will be honest with you guys, today is a bit of I struggled to get on. I really did. I struggled to get on due to the fact that I just feeling very angry and very frustrated with current circumstances that is going on, even here on YouTube streets, as well as life in general outside of my four walls. It is not an easy task, and I'm feeling the pressure, and I know a lot of everybody else is feeling the pressure too. I know that other podcasters are not doing too well because of the fact that this depression and all this other stuff that's life in general stuff gets in the way of your mental health. And one thing I want to say is mental health is nothing to play with. So if you guys are suffering from depression or other issues that I'm not going to get into because I'm not a doctor and stuff like that, I encourage you guys to no end to please seek help. Get the counseling, get what you need, do what you need to do, because your life is important no matter what anybody says. It's you, you that needs that extra support, and there's nothing to be ashamed of it. But I can go on a tangent, and I don't really want to right now because that's going to be for probably another video. I just don't know when, but I know that there's been a lot of um, anger and hostilities and stuff like that's going on in the world, and a lot of people are feeling it. I am feeling it, and all this other fun stuff. But today I wanted to, at the time of this filming, it is July 20th of 2024. I do have a few finished items. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't been doing a whole lot, but I've been putzing around, shall we say. um, I have bought, you guys know that one of my last videos, I bought some big twist yarn. I bought the roller rink, rainbow and neon and perplex, and I haven't pulled out the perplex to see how it works up, but I did pull out the roller rink. And you guys remember I said that I'm not sure how I was going to like it. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I like it, but I don't love it. And I don't hate it. So I've got mixed feelings about it. I did work up something, and I'll show it to you right now. This is the colorway of the big twist yarn in the roller rink. And that's what the yarn looks like in a hank. This is what it looks like worked up. And like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. But it's nice. I will have to say this, that it kind of feels like a little bit of the older Red Heart yarn, and I think a lot of it is because of the fact that it's the dye of the multiple colors that are in here, so it kind of feels like that little bit of a scrunchy, but it doesn't bother me as working with it. I know some folks that may have sensory issues and stuff like that may not like the feel of it, but I don't know how it's going to work up and how it feels after I wash it and once I finish it. But as of right now, it does feel soft. It's just a little bit like Red Heart, and especially the older, but it does feel nice. And I know I'm kind of talking in circles anyhow. So this is the colorway that I'm working up. And yes, I'm working for Lovey. I went up and grabbed a couple of my animals that I thought this, excuse me, this would work best for. So I pulled out this little guy. You guys may have seen this on some previous hauls, and I thought, okay, this color would work for it. In my mind, I was seeing these colors with this bear. When I go to look at the bear doesn't have those colors. It's too dark. So no, it's not going to work. So in there, I did have a little bear that I think is actually a perfect match for it. And the reason why is because of the colors, how dark they are. But look at the bear. This is a little bear that I had gotten from one of my hauls. And this is the colorway. Well, you guys already know the colorway because I already showed it to you. And I thought this was going to be a perfect little match. So let me put yeah, I can't do this today. Hello. So anyhow, this is what the bear looks like with it. And honestly, I'm really liking it. And what I could do is also take a little bit of white and do a real thin border with this to pull the white as well as all those colors, just to kind of make it go pop. You know how that is. But anyhow, this is what is the bear. I know the Lovey looks like it's done for this bear, but I'm going to add a couple more rows and then the white and see how that works and go from there. But I think I have a match for this, so that's kind of a plus. But anyhow, as for the other bear, and I do apologize, you guys are on my cart. If I'm bumping you, I do apologize. So you guys know I also bought the Big Twist neon lights. I will be honest with you, the neon lights feel a lot better than the roller rink, but that's okay. It still get used. So this is the neon lights. That's the colorway. And I thought this little girl would work with that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this will definitely pull all those colors in there? And then what I could do too is add some white to it to make everything just kind of go cohesive and make everything go pop, you know? So anyhow, I know I've been promising to do a tutorial. I'm still working on that, especially on these guys. So, but I wanted to show you guys what I have made in the last couple of days. One of them I absolutely like so much far better than the other. And I think a lot of it is because of the fact that I did things a little bit different. And when I do things different, I don't know, I like it a little bit better. So this is the one I did kind of basically just like my other ones. The only thing is that this guy, I messed up and I put the comb a little too far. So right now it's kind of got the rooster vibe without the wattles. So I haven't decided on what this one. But anyhow, this is what I did. This is the Bernat blanket in, I'll pull the label because it was not a full skein. I picked it up at the thrift store at one time. But anyhow, this is one of my chickens that I did. And so I'm going to set that one right there. And this one I like a lot better. And I know I did something a little bit different. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Here she is. She's got a little bit more of a squatty body. I definitely like the way her neck is. Yes, her eye is crooked. So she's kind of crazy eyed there. So I guess I can call her crazy eyed vixen. How's that? So this is what she looks like. And I love how I did this tail. This tail is completely a little bit different from my last tails. And I thought, you know what? I think I really like this chicken a lot, even though she's crazy eyed. So that's it. That's it. So the way I did this, honestly, is not like the other patterns that I have or I've seen. So I'm really thinking about doing a tutorial on this. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So stay tuned with me on this and I will let you guys know. But tell me what you guys think of her. Well, actually, of both of them. I know they're kind of silly looking. Um, so anyhow, I was, I had pulled out, oh, let me get that label. Okay, so the label for the chickens is the Bernette blanket, baby blanket. And this was a, okay, back up, Cheryl, back up. This was actually a 10.5 ounce ball, but when I got it, there was only 8.8 ounces in the ball. So this is what it is. And I did make the notes for the 8.8 as a not a full skein. And this is the color Baby Lilac. Right there. If you can see it that well. So that's Baby Lilac, and that's what I did with with these purple chickens. And they have white Bernette blanket yarn that I had scraps of from making my mushrooms that you guys have seen in the past. So anyhow, I had pulled out some yarn, some cake yarns from one of my totes that I've been showing you guys in, and it was a variegated, and I had, this is all that I have left. This is the colorway, and this was actually a 2.6 ounce cake of yarn, but this is the hat that I made. Nothing real special. I gave it a little bit of texture and design, and I was thinking more of for the males in the world, if they would like it, and see how they would go for that. I will be honest with you, this will fit a 22-inch head, roughly, and stuff like that. Now, the design has a little bit of the half double crochet, 2 together, and half double crochets, and a whole bunch of other stuff, but this is what it looks like. My lighting is not doing this justice, and I'm doing sorry about that. So this is what I made. So 2.2, not 2.2, 2.6 ounces is what I call like out of my stash, and done. So it goes right there. Anyhow, you guys know that I have been working on a market bag. I have 2 labels here that's going to go in there. These were yarns that I pulled out of a tote. You guys saw, let me find this stitch marker. You guys remember I had left off about here, showing you guys. Well, I added some more, and I'm about ready to add this is what I have left of that one cake. I'm about ready to add the 3rd ball in there and so I could finish it off. But this is what I've got going so far with it. If I can get the windows to line up, there we go. And I'm doing kind of a alternating pattern on this bag. No pattern. I'm not following anybody's pattern. This is just kind of out of my head. It's really, really a simple thing to do. So, and I haven't decided if I was going to do a demonstration on this or not. So that is where I'm at, and I still have, like I said, I still have some more to put on there and then finish it up with the handles and stuff. So that is what I've been working on. The other thing I have done here is, you guys might remember this, I had bought from a thrift store a whole bunch of chunky yarn, and it was the Premier Chunky Yarn. Well, I had gotten this one. It's a, let me pull it off of here to show you guys. It was a brown fleck. If I can get it on tight, that'd be great. There we go. There we go. So this is all that I have left. of the, because I didn't have enough to finish off the yarn. This is called, what are you called? Coffee bean, and it's got flex in it. And this ball actually came from tote number 44 is what I pulled it out of. So that's all I have left. This is what I made. And just a basically kind of a ribbed beanie hat with that yarn. So very, very masculine style type hat. It's very thick. It feels really nice, and basically it's just a rib beanie, double crochet rib beanie. So there's that one. So I'll get to put that label in. And then you guys know that I was working on a Sesame Street character. I'm still trying to, I need to attach the head, but this is what, I gotta make sure I got the right side. This is the right side. Okay, so I finally finished it. It's a small one, but it is, I'm going to call it a lovey, and I'm going to attach the head up here like that, and then it'll just be like a little square for the lovey. I'm still thinking about putting some white around it to kind of make it pop again, but I haven't decided. But this is what I did. So and this is all that I have left of the yarn, because it wasn't enough to go around the lovey. I have to say that this was a pretty soft yarn, which is really nice. So this is all that I have left, and this is the Sesame Street's One Hat Wonder stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby a while back, and I decided to make it into lovey because Sharon Creates, I believe, or Creations. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. She said she was going to do this, so I thought I would do the same. I haven't decided, but I may put a box together and send her some stuff to go to her shoebox. Things that she does for her charity and stuff. So this is done on that one. And last but not least, I was watching Jada and Stitch's. She had a granny square block that she did, and I thought, you know what, that's pretty easy. I only watched the video one time, and then I got the gist of it. So this is what I have made, and I still have. This was the size of a ball of oh my goodness, 1.8 ounce. It is Red Heart. I do believe this is the label. So that's what I have. This was the ball of yarn that I had. This is all I have left of that ball, that little cake yarn that I got, that I call it scrap yarn. So let me finish pulling it out. There we go. So this is basically all I have left of it, like maybe a yard. And it's like the blue tones. I know I have some more yarn that's this same colorway. This is definitely Red Heart yarn. But anyhow, this is what it looks. I do have to block it, just the way it just kind of tightened up. But it is very a squishy pattern. This is where she dropped down the stitch from above to interline the other ones. But I really liked how it turned out. So I'm thinking about doing some more of these type of blocks, and just because I liked how the texture is. I know this is really hard to see, but you can see the texture and the way the stitches drop down. But that's basically all I have been up to. I know that life has been kind of crazy and stuff like this whole week and stuff, but that's here nor there, but as this is what I wanted to show you. I'm sorry that my video is a little bit on the downside. I just know it's because of my depression and plus other stress. Let me rephrase that again. Other stuff that is going on in my life and around my life. It's not an easy situation. There's stuff that I just don't get involved into on this channel because it is personal. And I just want you guys to know that, I'm still here, even though I'm not putting out the videos like I've been wanting to do. I know you guys want to see more of the yarn totes and stuff like that, but right now I need to get some stuff focused and get some things taken care of and go from there. But yes, some of these things are coming. I'm really seriously thinking about doing this tutorial on these chickens, but I don't have a way to edit my videos, so I'm thinking about doing them in a series of, like, the part of the bottom and the neck and then the comb and everything else like that. I know if I sat down to do the videos, it's going to take probably an hour and a half to do them, and I don't want to keep everybody's time like that, because to me, when you have a busy life, it's really hard to sit down and watch long videos. Not to mention that I don't enjoy them, because I do. But when you have an hour to an hour and a half video, it's really hard for someone who's working to sit down and watch those videos while they're at work. Because I really don't want to have to stop the video and take care of my customers, which I do sometimes. But the sooner I can get the videos done, the better. But those are some of the ideas that I'm seriously thinking about doing. I know you guys have been asking for the tutorial. I'm really thinking about doing it, especially on this one, because I really like how this one came out and stuff. So these are just some thoughts and ideas on this, so that I can get this taken care of. But anyhow, guys, I think this is going to be it, because I really don't have anything to show. There is a pattern that I'm going to probably start with, and I haven't decided if that's what I want to do. But you guys remember the colorway that I did the Ophelia Talk shawl in the colorway Dazzle? Since I have 2 cakes of it, well, one and partially used cake of the Sidar's color wheel in the Dazzle. This is the colorway. This is the shade number or lot number. I have a pattern sitting here that I'm really thinking about doing. It looks like it's going to be a asymmetrical shawl with a ribbing in the middle of it. I have to sit down and wrap my head around the pattern so that I can get it done, because yeah, that's the other thing I've been dealing with too, is pattern intimidation. And so, and it's me, it's up here, it's me that's struggling with them. But anyhow, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me. If you feel up to it, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, would be awesome. If you like what I'm showing you, you never know what's going on in this channel, because yeah, it's under construction, guys. It's still under construction, because you never know what I'm going to create. That's why it's under construction, to show what I've got going. So I'm working on it. So anyhow, guys, thank you again for joining me. And if you happen to be a new person perusing the YouTube streets, please, if you like what I showed you, please hit that subscribe button. I promise it won't bite. And I know I don't bite, at least not hard. I love nips. I do love nips sometimes. But my big thing is hugs. I like to give hugs, especially at the end of my videos, which is part of my channel. So anyhow, guys, I want to thank you again. And I know I'm rambling and repeating myself, so enough is enough. So from me to you, big hugs, squishy hugs to you guys. You guys take care. I will see you guys on the next video. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.